And so our vision of people is limited by the fact that the scripts that we have about each other, they're so debilitating, they're so awful. One of the things that you and I need to do in order to gain that dignity is to learn how not to internalize the negative image that the scripts of the society are constantly given to us, and we give to each other when we recycle stereotypes, when we have jokes, when we do a lot of self-segregation and not break out of our cliques in order for us to network with other people. And as a result, a lot of us grew up actually believing that there was something wrong with the way that God made me. And I shall never forget when I was attending Harvard University, I saw black folks walking, with an attitude that said, I'm black and I'm beautiful, which did not mean that white was ugly. Black folks said, we're not going to cook our hair no more. We're not going to bleach our skin. We're not going to apologize for the way that God made us. And we're not going to deny that we have an African heritage. And eventually colored people went from being Negroes to being black to being African Americans, and black folks started letting their hair grow. And I'm not talking about naturals that you have, young people. I'm not talking about natural. I'm talking about afros. I mean, when I went to school, there was political protest with hair. And you knew somebody had an afro, especially if you sat behind them, because you couldn't see. And they had dashikis, African shirts from Hong Kong and everything. And you know what happened to me as a Latino, Hispanic, of Puerto Rican descent? I began to realize that my legacy, that part of me which I denied and didn't want to look at, was something that I ought to embrace. And I figured that if I'm good enough for God, I can be good enough for the United States of America.